Hello everyone.
Hey guys.
And welcome to another episode of Ghost Talk.
To which I went on.
Yes, that was Michael. We got Kurt.
Yeah, hiya guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt's here.
Yeah, I am here.
He's not sort of functioning, but he's here.
And I'm Lee, and Jordan's still not here.
He will be one day, hopefully.
Trust he just doesn't exist, just in photographs and...
No, he's not like this sort of random spirit thing that's following people around. He does exist.
Yeah. This week we're going to be talking about another paranormal investigation we've done, which is right on our doorstep, and it was Abertillery Working Men's Institute.
Collectively known as the old studio.
Oh yeah, the old studio, which me and Mike still got the keys for, so we thought, let's go in there and do
Let's have a wander.
Yeah, do an investigation.
And which is surprisingly active.
It is.
Yes, again, it's one of the best locations we've been to, and we had to pay sod all to get in there.
Yeah.
It's a bit dangerous at the moment.
Yes.
The tiles hanging down from the ceiling, electric wires and
We've been
things.
in worse buildings.
Yeah, you've been in worse.
So,
We've been,
But, myself and Lee has done a couple. You did the Halloween one as well, didn't you?
This is our fourth one, I think.
It must be our fourth one now.
Fourth one we've done,
to do this investigation, and we always get sort of something.
Yeah.
Which can either be explained or knocked out of the park, or whatever. But this one was kind of different. To the point where when you're in there, you get a very... I wouldn't say it's not an unwelcome feeling, but you get a feeling that something's there.
Yeah, charged then.
You do. Whereas this was very low-key feeling-wise, which is understandable because the way the stoop's going, it's being taken over by a new charity now, and hopefully the building's saved. But it was probably the best activity we've ever had, ever.
Yeah, originally it was just going to be an equipment test because I recently purchased a full spectrum camera from eBay,
which is brilliant.
Yeah, I mean it was due to arrive for Drakelow, and unfortunately due to battery issues the seller couldn't get it out to me in time, but it arrived, we tested it, and it is good. Fair play for the money.
It is cracking, fair play.
So yeah, we turned up there, and what do you think?
Well,
for what I've seen, the camera's fantastic.
Yeah,
and be able to see orbs on it was really cool.
Yes,
it was. And again, seeing sort of links like the orb you sort of showed me earlier, and having that link to the shadow we thought we saw, and that again, there's something there.
Yeah,
there is.
Because we were up in what used to be the old bingo hall, which is up on the first floor, and a lot of the ceiling tiles are coming down now, so it's a very dangerous place to be, really.
Yeah. And
we did. We did an EVP session, and the best bits of that will be inserted after we've. Done our introductions, etc. And then we got the camera out and we were filming. I was filming next to the monitor, and I thought I saw an orb come in past the monitor and fly straight out that way. So then I handed the camera over to Kurt, and then me and Mike were just stood at the back then, just looking out the door.
Yeah, it was then there was...
That's when it started to pick up.
And I caught an orb as well.
Yeah.
In the same place. Now I started off, it did start off very quiet, didn't it? It was like, nothing's going to happen, and then he was just in there. Everything started kicking off at once.
It was when me and you were just at the back, because we were stood at the back talking, and then things started slowly getting. We started to get some activity,
as if they recognised you again.
Yeah,
because you haven't been there for a while. They maybe, they were like, "Oh, are these?" And then the spirits maybe recognised you. But I think there's a lot of residual there, like we said.
Just things playing back.
There's things playing back. There is, especially in that bingo hall. I mean, it was there for a lot of happy people. So it was a lot of elderly people who only went there. Yeah. Apart from living in their houses.
That's the only social time they had.
That's the only social time they had. I actually found out today that one of the elderly ladies that was there, that used to sit right at the very front, by the bingo machine, right opposite, passed away today.
Oh, right.
So maybe worth doing another revisit.
Yeah, Halloween. We are planning for Halloween.
Because Jean Young, she was always there.
Yeah.
I don't think she ever missed, even when she had a stroke. I mean, she only missed 2 days when she had a stroke. So, and for someone to do that, she was really, really loyal to that place. So again, I think that's one to go by, because we always got a lot of activity in corners and different areas.
We do,
of that building and that. and we've had some activity by the bingo machine.
It seems to be the library and the bingo hall, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we thought.
Yeah, that's what we thought first of all.
Yeah, we'll go into that later on.
Yeah.
But it was interesting up in our bingo hall because we did have some good activity.
Yeah.
The tours, which we mentioned.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a shadow person come out from around the door of the gents' toilets and then dart back in.
Yeah.
And then we all just stood there then waiting for ages to see if cars were coming down the street.
So
yeah, we did tests. I mean, we had cars going down one road that would come sort of parallel with the street.
Yeah.
Nothing. Car that came over the hill, opposite, nothing. Again, another car parallel was the other side of the building, no lights. It was something walked across it. Yeah. Something. And the only way to do it, if you were going to do it outside, the only way you were going to do it was to be 2 stories up, the same height of the building, and to walk in front.
And there's nothing that high.
But like the only thing that's there that high are the lights at the bottom, and they're blue and green, and it wasn't bloody blue and green. So
no, it was definitely a black.
It was definitely a black
humanoid shape there. Yeah,
it was.
So we went straight to the bathroom. I ran in there trying to find it and couldn't see anything. So
I walked in there and walked into that stupid microphone thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Which unfortunately is crotch height. So.
Yeah. try to debunk it because there is, as Mike was saying, 2 lampposts out there and stuff down by the fish and chip shop.
Anything we've done in there, we've tried and debunk straight away. It's not like, oh my god, we found something.
Yeah.
Right, let's do some tests. Let's think sensible here. You know, same as when we were in the library last Halloween and we had the door shut in.
Yeah.
I think it was last Halloween.
No, it was a few years ago.
Yes, that's right. That was what we did with Connor.
Command.
And we literally had the library door closing on command. And me and you stood there. We stood in front of the door with the wind blowing, just in case, to stop the wind. This door could not be operated by a fucking breeze that was coming through the window. No way.
It's too heavy.
They're proper fire doors, so there was no way it was going to lost him. And being in an old building, there's enough red lead paint on it. The way it's not going to move. Yeah. There is. Yeah. So anything we've sort of done, we've done tests to see if we can debunk it. And so far, we've pretty come up close with stuff. So
yeah, and then back in the bingo, I heard was something like somebody sitting down in on a chair. We used to get that sound of leather being compressed. Yeah, because there's still chairs at the back of the hall, and that was interesting as well.
That was really cool because you don't know whether that was somebody sitting on a chair.
Yeah.
Or somebody went, shh. Because at the end of the day, you did have a lot of people like with the bingo, they were very passionate about their bingo, and if you were making noises when the numbers were coming out, you may have had somebody shushing you.
Yeah. And then next, we went into the library. I don't know what we caught there.
No.
Because at the time of recording this, I reviewed the recording from the library, because I left this in there, the device we're recording this on, in there for about 20-30 minutes, so... Who knows? Because you never know. Spirits might be shy of speaking to us when we're in the room.
We've had some good results in the library, just with little things.
Yeah,
we have.
So that's for the doors thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, hopefully.
And the full spectrum running as well.
Yeah, and so hopefully.
Yeah, we caught something, but then we went downstairs, didn't we? To wrap it up, we went in the old studio office first.
In the old studio, you had a little sports hall, which I'll go through the story first. Years ago was a snooker and billiard room. And I used to play snooker, and to this day I don't know what billiards is. But that's what they used to call it. And then you had what used to be our studio office, that was the pool room, and what used to be our photo studio, that was old Jack's office. Jack Wilkinson, I think his name was. Anyway, he was the caretaker. Now, we have had countless things happen down there, keys jangling, footsteps. Throughout the night, all we did after about half hour, I think we've been in there, was smell lavender.
Yeah, I could smell that.
And I know for a fact there's lavender polish there. It's the old polish they used to buy. It's been in the studio for bloody years. For centuries, isn't it? And it's been there years. There's still packs of it there. But it's proper industrial stuff. I mean, this stuff doesn't leak. It's in solid bloody containers. And one minute there was no smells there. The next minute, Kurt did pipe, can you smell something? And we'd start smelling this really strong lavender smell. Now, Jack, being the caretaker, was always cleaning. He was. So we decided, right, we'll sit down, and we've got your EMF detector.
Which is basically, it's a series of lights, starts off green, and then if there's any EMFs, you can put an extra TV or a monitor or phone.
It
lights up.
What makes it more incredible, there's no electric in the Stout anymore.
No, there's no electric in the Stout. I had it in my hand. I had nothing in the other hand, so I just had this thing in my hand held, I don't know, it was about arm length, easy. Lee was sat next to me. We did, while we were getting some results, we did tests, because you put your phone there, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that and other things. It was fine. We weren't picking up anything. But the biggest sort of shock I think we've all had is the fact that as Kurt started to ask questions about was it Jack, we got responses straight away.
We had the yellow, didn't it? Which
we had a red.
Strong.
We had
the red. Yeah. At one point, we were sort of this. Can you make it light up? He'd start lighting it up, and then it was like thank you, and we'd ask him again and again. Can you make it do it? We know we're being a bother. I think it was the last time we said, can you make it go? Really,
your camera went off for a bit as well, didn't it?
Yeah, but so we caught it. We caught
some of it.
We caught most of it.
Most of it.
One of the biggest was Kurt asked the spirit, "Are you happy that Mike and Lee are back in the building?" At this point, there was an immediate response, which went right up to red. So we were kind of, and the weirdest feeling in the world, me and you had this weirdest sensation ever. We just could not stop smiling. And it was just, anybody think we just won a lottery?
Yeah.
Because the pair of us were literally sat there beaming.
Yeah, it was just a happy feeling.
You just sat there relaxed, happy, and we just didn't want to move. And every question Kurt asked
was on point.
Yeah. It was unbelievable. This is probably the best evidence. It's the best evidence I've ever seen.
To be honest, we were so lucky for you to have our camera one day and we catch that
and record it on camera as well.
Some people may wait months, years, even, and we caught it first day of you using it.
Even down to the fact that we asked him, was he happy there's new owners? We had a response. Was he happy that things might save the stoop and things were starting to get cleaned up a bit? We had a response. Every time we asked a question, we had a response. More so with Kurt asking the questions. And you were across the other side of the bloody room.
Yeah, exactly. I was sat on my own.
So to get that and to get a response and to get that weird feeling, you don't get a happy feeling in the stoop. You're in the dark.
You're
in
cold.
A freezing cold building. Asking questions and hoping something will come through, but it was just the weirdest sensation in the world. Because I turned to Lee and Lee will be a witness. I was smiling my head off, and it was, why am I smiling? And Lee was exactly the same. We could not stop smiling. And it was just this weird sensation to which you then said you thought you saw a shadow or something in the doorway over my shoulder. And you asked it, if I remember right, you asked, is that you, Jack? And we had a perfect response, to which we went in Jack's office. And that, to which we asked a couple of questions, again, responsive. And it was a case of, right, we'll leave you in peace now, Jack.
That's it.
And again, as we came out then, it was a weird sensation, because as we come through the door, you could smell lavender again, as if he'd followed us upstairs, because you had to get your stuff.
And he was cleaning, wasn't he?
And he was cleaning.
Because what you said, because he's seen the state of the stoop, and he's trying to clean it up.
Jack was constantly cleaning the stoop. You could walk in the stoop in the 80s and it would be spotless. This was a massive building, and you could go in there and there wouldn't be a piece of dust anyway. And we just put two and two together, didn't we? We were smelling his polish, we were getting Jack the okay taker to come through, and then bam, as we got up the top of the stairs, more lavender smell, and you said, he's cleaning. And we just thought, he's the okay taker, he's still there, and he's constantly cleaning, because he wants that building to remain perfect.
I think, honestly, he may be the only intelligent spirit there. I don't think I'll back you with that one, because we've had some other stuff there. I think it's residual.
But it's been a lot of bingo stuff, and I think it's with residual stuff. Whereas downstairs, when we've asked Jack a couple of times, even before we started doing recordings and things, we've asked him to check his keys and things, we've had noises.
I think he knows he's there. And like residual, so...
Yeah, it was good, because we were in the hall where we were getting responses, and we had a cold spot, which would be... stood in front of me.
Right in front of us, and
then he would move across to where Mike was, and they kept going back and forth. And then it would be in the doorway.
I've actually ordered a gun now as well, so we can...
Oh, the thermal gun?
Yeah. So that's another quick one we got. We are, I would say we're growing pretty well this year, aren't we? From the start of March.
I don't go many of them now, but I am pretty sure that is the best piece of evidence we've ever had. And we've had responses, and you've had shadows, and you've had orbs in different places. We've seen things, but never that responsive. Whereas every single question was answered. even to the point where when we were trying to get him to ask a question, nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden, then he came through.
Yeah.
He was there. We asked him, "Please, Jack, can you light up the EMF?"
Yeah, EMF detector.
And it lit up. And then once we had him and started talking to him, it was just constant. All the time. Even to when we said goodbye. I mean, it was a response.
Yeah.
And we tested it on things while we were there. After we'd gone.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm still blown away.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Well, after this now, we're going to put on the evidence, the audio evidence that we recorded. We were recording during the EMF session, so it would be interesting to see if we picked up anything from Jack in that. And also we recorded in the library and I think in the bingo hall at some point. Yeah. You had it running. The video evidence will be up on Kurt's channel. There'll be a link in the description box on SoundCloud, and it'll also be up on my channel in some point. So hope you enjoy that, guys.
There's good range on this now. I can see that window. Clearly, in the wall.
It should be still then, should I? So like we focus on that?
Yeah.
Obviously got on autofocus, that's what it needs to do.
Okay, if there are any spirits in this room with us, on the wall there are 4 small prints on the wall. You try and move one of those for us? Do you want to share? Are you happy with these new owners?
You happy there's a new charity? Do you miss the activity it used to be a... When the bingo shut, do you miss like the film crew that used to be help tidy up? Help like after the place? We did try that.
Yeah. Brought life to back to the place really. For a long time we used all the rooms for filming.
Yeah.
With the utmost respect.
We always tidied after us.
You know, about 2 minutes ago, I think a building creaked in there. Was there something else?
I don't know, either.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But this room seems to be colder than the others, doesn't it? But that could be scientific, as well.
Yeah, because we're lower down and we're facing...
I did say that wrong then, yeah, I know.
We're facing north and we're going to get less sun in this part of the building, less heat.
Myself and Lee used to like coming down here on a Saturday. Even if it was just 2 of us one day, just hang out and editing.
Well, I chilled down here for a couple of months before we moved to Mike's new studio. I think you did your best for this place anyway.
We did, we all did. The rest of the, it was a shame that the rest of the chat condition that was there at the time couldn't do what my mother was doing. She tried her damnedest to...
But even Connor's mum helped out for a few years, didn't she?
Yeah, she helped out.
So if there is anyone in here, can you please communicate with us somehow, maybe showing yourself in Lee's camera, or I have 2 devices over here, one to record your voice, and if you step in front of one, it'll show me that you're trying to cause, what do they do again? It causes electricity spikes, doesn't it? That's what it is. EMF. Or maybe can you make a noise or move something? I'll put this brush by the wall for you, so maybe you can knock it off for us. Or you could scare Mike again and close the door, like you asked.
Yeah. Let's try and set this up so I ain't bloody.
Do you feel upset that the way this room has gone? I mean, this was always a hive of activity. Especially when the bingo goers were here, because everyone used to sit in here before you were allowed in the hall. And originally, so the ticket room was just to put everybody at ease. The sushi water is actually dripping with it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's only just walking up the light up there.
I think it might have by that lift there.
Yeah.
Something.
There's like a light, and all of a sudden then it was like if it was somebody walking in front of the light.
It's like I walk across Leeds. Like
Yeah. Because if there's somebody out there, like just pensively.
Yeah, doing that.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to explain it because.
This is only going round the corner and making me like out.
Darker, because you do see darker than dark. But that could be a trick of the light, could be our eyes.
Really torch, do you think?
Can you move that broom for us from the door? Could you close the door? You were quite active a few years ago from me and Mike.
You were, you closed the door.
Several times.
Every time we asked, you were brilliant. I stood over right here last time we done it, so. Can you close the door?
Or perhaps if you're feeling shy, I'll leave this device here on this chair and we'll go in the other room. If you want to talk into it, we'll be out of the room, we won't be anywhere near it.
You know when I go to this part, out here, everything seems like black if we get in there, can't see nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus. Yeah. Don't forget, there's all my photos on it, but trying to focus. This is very cool. It is to be it should have been focus on the spec here. Yeah, definitely. Go back to that.
Okay, can you, Jack, you're a famous whistler. Can you copy me? Is that you? Again, cold spot. Yeah. Can you make the noise? Ooh. Yeah. Is that you? We're really cold at the moment where you're myself and Lee. We're going to freezing there.
We're getting spikes in the EMF.
We're getting spikes in the EMF as well. That's brilliant. And one more time.
Lee, did you leave mine upstairs?
Leave what upstairs?
My EMF.
I didn't know we brought it.
I'll have to go get it later.
Okay, I'm going to go again. I'm so bizarre. Was it after you whistled? After I whistled. I whistled twice to see if you could make a noise. It got really cold and that fucking popped.
Yeah.
Twice. And it was really big at the one, wasn't it?
Yeah, right.
Pippi, we haven't got a camera.
I'm going to try one more time. See if you can make a noise for me.
Come on, I wasn't recording. That always seems to be the way.
Yeah.
Come on, make this device like that again.
Come on, Jack, if that's you, please.
What if I tap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here you go. My hand's cold.
Go on.
Are you close by? It's gone off a bit
Yeah, it's
chilly
gone
again.
cold.
My hand's really cold. So I'm going to go another.
Boys, it's weird that you say that because it's so warm over there.
It's cold. Really cold here. It's like we're being told to stop the noise.
Yeah.
Jack didn't like noise.
I'm going to hold up my hand, shake my hand.
Come on, Jack. We know it's you.
So bloody annoying, that was going off.
It was nuts, didn't it?
Yeah. We had the camera switched off. Then that happened.
Did it switch off or?
I don't know.
Was it switched off?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Battery drain. Cold spot, left side.
Yeah.
Coming back across again.
I mean, we never found anything in London Wood. The one day we were up there, every single camera went off.
Are you stood next to me?
Bloody cold.
Because I'm cold on my left side.
Also, whoever's with us, there's two trigger objects upstairs. There's a book by the stage, and there's a broom in the library. If you could make them move, that would be great.
I'm going to try something then, right? This is my own piece of mind. Okay. I'm actually going to breathe as I whistle.
Yeah.
But like this, okay?
Okay.
Right, I don't have electric breath. It's like, is it my breath? Do I need to go see a doctor?
This is weird that this has been going for 6 minutes now without any problems.
How do I explain that to a doctor? Doing a ghost hunt.
And my breath was set.
My breath was set off an electronic device.
Yeah.
You know, you do this, do the light bulbs, whistle and light bulb.
Right, if you was to tap it, would it go away? The actual device tap it? So it wouldn't even add?
No.
Oh no, this was what's thing, because I even tried the torch.
Yeah.
Look at this, the torch is in my hand. The batteries don't give off enough charge to trigger this. But these were, I mean, it wasn't just like a flash, they were solid lights.
And you go up to the red.
Yeah, we had three first. I tapped you on the leg, didn't I? And next thing you know, then it was going boom, 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 boom. It was boom.
Come on,
Jack. Because I whistled.
You can do that again, use our energy.
Yeah, feel free to use our energy. Take that device data.
A tea leaf in the middle. I don't even tell that because everything's dislocated. As soon as it gets cold, my arm just goes tingling. This was a lovely one where you that flickered then, didn't it?
Yeah.
And again.
And again. Excellent, thank you very
Brilliant,
much.
thank you.
And we've got it on camera.
Yeah.
Lee, can you mark it so you know what the time is around?
7 minutes. 7 minutes 50 seconds.
And again, thank you. And
Yeah,
again.
again. Keep doing that. I know it takes a lot to do this,
Yeah.
but we really do appreciate it.
That's amazing, thank you.
That is amazing to actually catch. That's outside just for the audio.
I'd like to also.
Ooh,
Again.
Thank you, Jack, that's you.
Just for the people watching this on YouTube, we have no electronic devices near this device. As you saw, I put my phone against it in my hand.
And the fact that the building doesn't have electricity anymore.
No, the electricity shut off. As soon as I really daft,
Yeah.
I feel really happy. I don't know why. I don't know, I feel really calm, but really smiley. I don't know, it's really strange.
Yeah, we've got so many fond memories and
It's warming up now.
It's warming up now, and suddenly there's a really big happy feeling. I get a big smile, and it's really strange.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
if you could make that device shine once again, that would be great. We know how much energy it can use, but
Feel free to use ours.
we just want to verify that it is you and not something we can disprove.
Well, here we go.
I was going again.
Again, thank you. That's awesome.
Wow, thank you, Jack. I think we determined it is Jack now.
Yeah.
It's
It's flashing like crazy.
It's an intelligent response as well.
Yeah.
Cold again outside.
Yeah, I mean,
Jack, if you're honest here, can you make the lights flicker to orange maybe?
Hey, thank you.
You did you?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jack. That's great. What else can I ask? He does want to shoot. Is it nice to see us again, Jack? I know I'm a new face. I have been down here a few times, but is it nice to see Mike and me again? Can you make it flash if it is?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jack. I'm sure you have a lot of fond memories of Mike and Lee. They still do miss the place. We talk about it as much as possible. And yeah, they'd love to look after it if they could, but they haven't been given the chance now, unfortunately.
Somebody else's hands now, Jack?
Jack, if I could, I'd have bought it. I'd have had a mortgage and bought the place. That's how much I love this place.
I just want to ask a question. Are you okay with me being here, Jack? Because I know I'm new to the group. Can you make the lights flash if you're okay with me being here? Don't know if I'm doing things by your footsteps.
I think he's gone. He's gone cold or warm again.
Yeah, it's not really warm yet. Perhaps he's gone upstairs.
He's doing his rounds, I think.
I think he's doing his rounds.
Yeah. Let me put the eye on.
We heard footsteps, right?
I like this not triggered.
Jack, can you please come back? You can do your rounds later. We ain't gonna be here forever.
Look at the smiles again.
Okay, we said it once before, Jack. If we can do it one last time. This is it now, the last time.
Oh, we do appreciate what you've done so far.
No, yeah, it's been amazing.
Mike, you moving?
No.
A shadow just come from the doorway and in. Behind you. That doorway. But I don't know if we can...
Oh, it's his office.
I don't know if we can disprove it, but I think Jack has just gone into his office. Sorry, Jack.
Well, there we are, guys.
Yeah.
That was the evidence from...
I hope you enjoyed that one, because that...
Yeah.
So this still blew me away.
Yeah, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy watching the video evidence as well on Kurt's channel and on my channel. And we'll see you in a fortnight's time with another episode of Ghost Talks. Until then,
thanks, guys.
goodbye.
Bye, guys.